Says we're live. Hi, everybody. Let me just make sure. Oh, I don't have my mic hooked up. Hold on a sec. All right. Let me make sure I got. Okay. If you guys could let me know if you can see me and hear me. I just adjusted my settings for this microphone and I'm just going to jump over and see if we are live in the places we're supposed to be live. Over and see if okay, it sounds like my audio is working. And it's like clockwork when I go live. Every time my dog likes to come over and drink water. So like when I'm on camera, I don't know, it's just like a weird thing he does. When I go live, every time. Okay, hold on. Like when I'm on camera, okay. Okay, so I think we are good to go. Sorry about my dog. He'll be done. He's eating and drinking and doing all the things that he likes to do the minute I get on camera every time. So I'm streaming live in multiple places right now. Welcome everybody who's live. I know it's Sunday. I don't know how many people are actually going to show up live, but I wanted to jump on real quick. I figured people could watch the replay if they couldn't be here live. So if you're watching the replay, be sure and say replay in the comments and let me know that you were here for the replay. And if you have questions, whether you're live or on the replay, just let me know. And that's kind of what I'm here for today, is to answer any questions that you guys might have about my 4-day short form video challenge that's starting tomorrow. So I know some of you are already registered and some of you might not be, and some of you might be wondering, what are you even talking about? So basically, you've probably seen short form video, otherwise known as TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest. I don't know what it's called on Idea Pins. But anyway, I posted something in my Facebook group about whether or not people, because I've been seeing a lot of people who, they know that this is happening. They know that short form video is here to stay. It's growing. It's the most consumed type of content right now online. And yet a lot of people still haven't gotten started with it. And a lot of that, I think, is just they don't know where to start. So I had posted something in my Facebook group just asking if people would want some training on this. And a lot of people said that they would. So I decided to do this over a 4-day period so that I could just do like bits and pieces of the equation little by little each day, so that it's not like an overwhelming amount of information. And really, it's just not an overwhelming amount of information. This is a very easy strategy. But I want to show you not only the basics of how to create a video, but how to like set up your profile so that you can generate leads and make sales in your business and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be breaking it down over the 4 days. And I'll tell you in a second what each of those days is going to look like. And let me also, I'll put up a little banner for you guys so that if you haven't registered yet, if you want, this is totally free, by the way. So if you haven't registered yet and you would like to participate in this challenge, this is the link, affiliatemarketingjunkie.com/video challenge. So you can just go to that link and register if it's something that you would like to do. And I'm going to go over a little more of the logistics as well. This is not going to be a very long session right now. I just wanted to jump on real quick and tell you guys why I'm doing this and what to expect, basically. So like I said, as you're probably aware, short form video, it's showing up on all of the platforms right now. Like the platforms, most of these platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, they even have their own little like video editors built in so that you can literally create these short videos from your phone and edit them from your phone and post them from your phone. It's just happening on all of the platforms. And the reason for that is because it's, unfortunately, human beings' attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, probably because of the rate that technology is advancing and the fact that we're all holding these like gadgets all the time and stuff. So it's just been shown that these short videos are the main thing that people want to consume right now. And so anyway, these platforms are making it easy as possible for us, but still a lot of people have been skeptical, haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet. And short form video has been around long enough now that it's proven that it's not going away. And, a lot of times we become kind of like sticks in the mud when it comes to marketing strategies, where we don't want to change what we're doing, or we are skeptical about new ways of doing things because we've been doing things a certain way for a long time. And I'm that way too. I'm definitely that way too. I've been marketing online for a really long time, and I've been doing things for a really long time that have been working for me. So, we don't really like change a lot of the time. And I definitely didn't jump in full throttle with short form video the minute it started. I mean, I was on TikTok before it was even TikTok, when it was Musical.ly, just having fun with my kids on there and my dad. Like, we were doing like lip sync videos and stuff like that. So because the kids were in the know and all the kids were using it, like, we jumped in with that. But I was skeptical about it for marketing purposes for quite a while. So I'm no different when I'm saying that, we tend to be sticks in the mud. I tend to be stick in the mud too. And I definitely didn't jump in full throttle right away, but it's been around long enough now that it's proven that it's not going anywhere, and it's what people are consuming the most of these days. So even if you don't use it as your main form of marketing, and let me just preface this by saying, I'm not here to tell you that you have to use short form video at all. I just thought that I would provide some help for anybody that wants to see how to do it, and just kind of show you what I've been doing with it that's been helping me in my business. But I'm not going to tell you have to do it. That's not what this is about at all. But I will say that even if you don't want to do it as like your main marketing strategy, one thing that it works really well for is to promote your other types of content that you're doing. For example, whenever YouTube is one of my main marketing strategies and has been for a really long time, and I've gotten great results in my business with YouTube. And so every time I have a new YouTube video now, I promote it with short form video. And the nice thing about these short form video platforms is that we can literally create one video on one of the platforms and then easily repurpose on all of the other ones, so that we're getting a lot more bang for our buck. So for example, if I'm using a short form video to promote my YouTube video, I can, I have already taken the time to create a YouTube video, and now I can just create one simple little short form video telling people about my YouTube video, and then I can easily repurpose it in all of these places. And now I'm getting it in front of way, way, way more people and sending traffic to my YouTube video. So even if short form video isn't like your main strategy, it's great to let people know about other things that you're doing elsewhere. So it's just, it's different in the sense that in the past, on a lot of these social media platforms, the only people that would see our content would be our followers. So if people weren't following you yet, they would never see your stuff. The way that these algorithms are set up now for these short form videos, though, is that they push your stuff in front of people that have never seen you before. And depending on like the amount of engagement your stuff gets, they continue to push it out to more and more people. So you can get your stuff in front of thousands of people when you release one of these videos who may have never heard of you before. And this is a new thing. This is why it's so powerful and so popular. So just to give you an example, so we have Instagram Reels, we have Facebook Reels, we have YouTube Shorts, we have TikTok, and Pinterest has short form videos too. So just like, my latest videos on Instagram Reels, several of them have gotten like 3, 4, 8,000 views, right? And I only have like 300 followers on Instagram, on my new Instagram account. So the fact that I have 300 followers, but my videos are getting in front of 8,000 people, like that's the algorithm just pushing it out and getting my content in front of people that might need what I have, that don't know who I am yet. And then they have the opportunity to follow me so that they can always see more of my stuff. And then, obviously I'm going to show you how to move people from watching your video to getting on your email list and all of that good stuff. Pinterest is a new strategy that I've just added because it literally only takes me like an extra 30 seconds to a minute to repurpose to Pinterest once I've, created the video and I'm repurposing it everywhere. And I just got an email from Pinterest saying that in the last 30 days, I had 1,860 impressions on Pinterest from these videos. So that's 1,860 eyes on my content that I would not have had if I didn't just take an extra 30 seconds or a minute to upload it onto Pinterest. So it's super powerful. It's just and I've gotten leads from there as well. So it's a super powerful way to just like take one piece of content and get it in front of a lot more people than, we were able to do in the past. And, like I said, I've been marketing online for over 17 years, and this is the easiest it's ever been in the history of the time I've been marketing online to get our content in front of the people who need us. So hold on a second. Let me turn these comments on in case you guys, okay. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to just chime in as I go. I don't want to keep you here long. I know it's the weekend. But anyway, this is why I decided to just do this quick challenge, because I know that there are people that are still stopped. I actually have gotten some emails from people saying like, I don't know how to do it or whatever. And then I asked in my Facebook group and people said that they wanted to learn. So, I just want to let you know, like, this is not going to be anything advanced. I don't do anything advanced. And like I said, I don't have a huge following on any of these platforms, yet I'm still getting results with the strategies that I'm going to show you. So I'm only going to show you the stuff that I do, how I do it, just, to help you like get going with it. So this isn't going to be anything terribly advanced. I just want to break it down to show you how simple and effective it is. Okay, so it's going to be 4 days worth of training starting tomorrow. Each day I'm going to be live on Zoom at 1:00. So when you register for the challenge, you're going to get an email inviting you to this Zoom room each day. And also, if you're registered for the challenge, if you can't be there at that time, you're going to get the replays too. All right. So that's kind of the logistics of it. And I'm just going to do like one lesson per day to cover, one piece of the pie each day, just to break it down into small chunks. And then you'll have the opportunity to take, what you're learning and implement it. So that's the whole idea behind a challenge, is to kind of do it during the time that you're doing the challenge, so that by the end of the 4 days, you're already doing it. You've been doing it for 4 days. And the other thing that I'm going to be doing with this, so this is also taking place inside of my Facebook group. If some of you might even be watching this live in my Facebook group, but if you're not, when you register for the challenge, you're going to be invited to my Facebook group. And so what I'm going to be doing in there as well is, for anybody that's participating in the challenge, if you're creating short form videos as we're going through this challenge, I'm going to allow everybody to put their links on a daily thread during the challenge so that everybody can syndicate for each other, meaning everybody can go watch each other's videos, like each other's videos, and comment on each other's videos, because that's just going to help you get a little bit of a boost in the algorithm right out of the gate. And we're all going to do that for each other. So that's one of the benefits of actually getting in, not waiting till the challenge is over and then watching the replays, but doing it with us. Even if you can't be on the training live, if you watch the training that day and create a video that day, you'll be able to post it in the thread for that day and have some people syndicate for you just to help you get a little bit of a boost in the algorithm. Okay. So basically, this is how it's going to be broken down. On the day one, tomorrow, I'm just going to walk you through the basics, like how to shoot a video and, like the actual creation of the video, the basics, like if you've never done this before and you don't even know how to make a video on these platforms, walking through that. And we'll be on Zoom. I'll have my phone up on the screen so you'll be able to see exactly how to do it from your phone. All these platforms are basically, you're using your phone to do it, which is so cool because you can literally create content on the go. Like I create content at the beach, and like if it's windy and I know that my voice is going to be like drowned out by the wind, you can create content that doesn't even involve you to have to talk. You can just have like music or a voiceover audio in the background, and you can just have text on the screen. So anyway, we're going to go over all of that kind of stuff. That's going to be on day 2. So day 1, I'm just going to show you how to like get started using the technology. And then on day 2, we're going to talk about like topic ideas and different types of videos that you can create to build rapport with your audience. So some of these videos are going to be like you talking like I am right now, or, some of these videos are going to be like I just said, you can create videos where you don't even have to talk and it can just be text on the screen. And some of them can be your face on the screen, and some of them, maybe you don't even want your face on the screen. So I'll show you some examples of those different types of videos that you can create on these platforms. So that'll be day 2. And then on day 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to repurpose your videos onto all of these different platforms that I mentioned so that you can get the most bang for your buck. So like, for example, if you're creating your video on TikTok, now that you have your video, I'm going to show you how to take that video and save it without the watermark, because we don't want to any branding on it from a particular platform. It doesn't work well for repurposing. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then how to take that video and put it on Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, Pinterest, and YouTube Shorts. And I'm going to show so anyway, that's what we're going to talk about on day 3 is repurposing, because this is a huge benefit of this strategy, is being able to do that in all of these different places that allow short form video now. And you can actually also repurpose it to your stories. Like I often repurpose mine on my Instagram and Facebook stories as well. And then on day 4, I'm going to talk about how to get your profile set up so that you can generate leads and sales in your business using short form video. Again, I'm going to be teaching you from what I do, and it is working for me. And like I said, I don't have a huge following, and I might not be as, much of a, as I'm not TikTok famous or anything like that. But even without this is what I love, even without a huge following, you can get results on these platforms. And I'm not the only one that's getting results on these platforms with not a huge following. I have a guy on my team who jumped out on one of our recent masterminds and showed, he started making sales in a business that he just started within a couple days, just by getting on TikTok and talking for like a few seconds about what he's doing or whatever. And, and he's like an older demographic too, which is, one of the myths about these platforms is you have to be like young and dance around and sexy and all that. It's not true. And so, anyway, so I want to show you on day 4, I'm going to show you how to make sure you have your profile set up so that you can generate leads and sales powerfully from these platforms, so that when you're creating these short form videos, they're actually working for you to build your email list and generate sales in your business. So that is the breakdown of how this is going to work. I had one question come in this morning with somebody asking about if it was going to be recorded, because he's in another time zone. can't be on at that time because he's at work. And anyway, they will be recorded. You just have to make sure that you are registered for the challenge, and you will be emailed the recordings. And the link to register is up on the screen. It's also, depending on where you're watching this, because I know I'm streaming live on YouTube and in a couple places on Facebook right now, and you should see the link in the description wherever you're watching this as well. And you can just click on that and register if you're not registered yet. So that's the gist, guys. I just wanted to jump on real quick and, you know, in case anybody hasn't registered yet and was wondering why we're doing this, this isn't going to be anything fancy. Like I said, I just want to help people get going with this if it's something that they want to do. Helen says she's excited. Yay. I'm excited too, Helen. It'll be awesome. I don't know who this is. I think this will be very valuable. If you, there's usually on Facebook, there's a link that says to click here for StreamYard or whatever. And that way StreamYard can grab your Facebook information so I can see your name and face. Roger, thank you very much. Yay. Good to see you, Roger. And you can see Roger's watching on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Again, you guys, if you're watching the replay, say replay in the comments and let me know that you were here. Also, if anybody has any questions, be sure and let me know. I don't know what this is, billing. Yeah, if you click the StreamYard link, I'll be able to see your, oh, Bill. Hi, Bill. We go through this every time, I think. There's a StreamYard link on Facebook that if you click it, I'll be able to see that it's you. Anyway, again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comments. If I see any before I jump off right now, I'll answer them now. And otherwise, still feel free to put them in the comments, even if you're watching the replay, and I'll make sure to get your questions answered. But I recommend that you register for the challenge and join us. We're going to just have fun. It's just going to be fun. You know, you'll get to learn a new skill, and at least you'll have it, whether you decide you want it or not. At least you'll know what to do with it if and when you do want to use it. And like I said, you know, we do tend to be sticks in the mud, but technology is changing so quickly, and we have to change with it. We have to do what works today, right? Because things have changed a lot. You know, just to give you an example about how different things are from when I first started, you know, in the beginning days when I was marketing online, one of the main strategies we used was article marketing. And we had like these article spinners that we would use so that we could spin the content to make it so that it wasn't duplicate content. We could put it on all these different platforms. We were doing, that was text, it was articles. And now it's kind of the same thing, except we're creating these really short videos, and it's a much easier and faster way to build rapport with your audience because they can see your face and hear your voice. And these videos are super short and easy to create. So we do have to adapt. We do have to change with the times in order to be successful. We have to give people what they want. And right now, what the majority of people want are these short videos because they're easily digestible and they're fun and they're easy to watch and they're entertaining and they're informative. So anyway, we're just going to have fun this week. And I'm excited to hang out with you guys for a few days and get this going. And it'll be interactive. We'll be on Zoom. So if you have anything that you want to share that's working for you, we can have you share it with us, and you'll be able to interact and ask questions and everything as I go too. So I'm not seeing any other questions right here. So I will let you guys go. I just wanted to jump on real quick and remind you that we're starting tomorrow and give you the opportunity to get registered if you haven't done that yet. I look forward to hanging out with you guys this week. We're going to have a great week. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.